Hi, my name is Courtney Bouquet, and this is my presentation over the Psych and Film project about the movie Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Ace Ventura is the main character of the movie. He seems to be around late 20s, early 30s. His job is a pet detective, and he has a talent for being able to find any animal at all. He's a little quirky, lives in Miami, Florida, and the story throughout this movie is that he is hired to find the missing mascot of the Miami Dolphin, Snowflake. Throughout the film, he is around the police force and workers of the Miami Dolphins, and the police force know about him, think his job as pet detective is not real and that he's a joke, and treat him poorly because of this. My diagnosis for Ace would be that he has ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. ADHD is a neurodevelopmental disorder defined by impairing levels of inattention, disorganization, and/or hyperactivity impulsivity. In simpler terms, it just means that he's kind of an erratic person, very disorganized, has a lot of energy all the time. I would say that if Ventura was to go to a therapist, I think that their therapist would diagnose him the same as I did, but also comment on his intelligence. He showed a high level of intelligence throughout the movie, and I think this is something to pay attention to because a stigma associated with ADHD in the US is that a person who has ADHD is lazy and unintelligent, which would not be the case for Ace Ventura. And on the topic of ADHD in the US, it is definitely not diagnosed everywhere. I think it is mainly diagnosed here in the US. In other countries, parents, teachers, cultures may think a child is just eccentric, hyperactive, excited all the time, and not that something is not wrong, but could be controlled better. They also believe it is not a real medical disorder and definitely people should not take medicine for it. First symptom Ace displays is seemingly not to listen. During the movie, he goes to the police station to talk to one of his officers about the missing dolphin case. While Ace is cracking jokes, the officer that he's friends with tells him to stop because the lieutenant is coming by. Ace keeps going, and when the lieutenant gets to him, she's very angry. This results in the whole force making fun of him. Second symptom is that Ace displays is the inability to wait. There are many occasions where Ventura does not wait on authorities and does things his own way. The symptom, that Ace exhibits the least is the inability to stay on task. His job throughout the whole movie was to find Snowflake, the missing Miami Dolphins mascot, and he stays on task the entire movie. And it is quite incredible how thorough and how high his intelligence is for him to get this job done. The treatment plan I would give Ace is going to therapy once every 2 weeks, and getting on ADHD medicine. I think putting Ace on meds is the appropriate diagnosis of ADHD, and this is a very common treatment here for people in the US. I believe there are no ethical concerns, and it's a very normal treatment plan. Broader perspectives is that I think within the context of the movie, you may just think Ace has his quirks and is a bit odd, but when you watch the film closely, I was able to diagnose Ace with ADHD. I would say that it is an okay portrayal of ADHD, and if they wanted to, they could have given Ace more symptoms of ADHD to make it more realistic. I think the film shows us that even people with disorders can be successful in life and well-liked. The film does a really good job of portraying Ace's differences compared to the other character, but it makes him stand out. Thank you.